Nashua Lions Club, Mr. Ed Leicius,
Yeah.
and Mr. Paul Bergeron.
Ed Leicius.
Thank you, Peter. For 75 years, the Nashua Lions Club has had a special affinity with high school basketball. It's been primarily between Nashua High, Nashua North, Nashua South. As we celebrate our 100th anniversary this year, we made the decision to include the girls' teams at North and South and the girls and boys' teams here at Girton. And it pleases us to be here tonight to present the first award. In talking with school officials about who to name these awards in honor of, for the girls, the Cardinals came up with a very meaningful selection. I'd like to ask members of the Parkinson family to please come out and join us here. The Unsung Hero Award for the Girton girls being named after Lizzie Croak and Paige Parkinson. The two epitomize what the student athletes at Bishop Girton are known for. Unfortunately, their lives ended all too tragically in an automobile accident. We're going to start tonight with the award, and hopefully it'll go for another 75 years as we've done before that. I'd like to call on Coach Craig now to tell us who the selection is and for the presentation.
Ed, thank you, and thank you for being here. We appreciate everything that you do. Our Unsung Hero Award this year goes to a young lady who's been a 4-year varsity player for us, and in many respects kind of flies a little bit under the radar from time to time, but if anybody has paid attention to our program day in, day out, week in, week out, season in, season out, they know how critical this young lady's been to our success. And so the Unsung Hero Award goes to senior Caitlin Wheeler.
And we'd like to continue tonight, as this is our senior celebration. It is at this time we take a few moments to honor and recognize our senior players. We thank them and their parents for 4 years of dedication, commitment, and extraordinary effort in representing Bishop Girton High School. First, we would like to recognize the graduating seniors from our opponents at Exeter High School. Number 4, Rachel Ludwig. 10,
Coonier. And her parents, Melanie Earl. Number 1, Brooke Paquette. Along with her parents, Mike and Kathy. Number 4, Molly Smith. And her parents, Carrie and Matt. Number 10, Reagan Gilmore. And her parents, Stacy and Danielle. Number 11, Lynn Murray. Along with her parents, Trisha and Michael. Number 15, Megan Stack. And her parents,
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to campus here at Bishop Guertin. It's senior night. Jason Roby calling the play-by-play and color commentary for you. The man on the moving pictures is Steve Cody, the highlight guy. Pleasure to be bringing you girls Division I basketball action here as the undefeated Bishop Guertin Cardinals, fresh off of a huge victory against the Bedford Bulldogs just a few nights ago, will take on the Exeter Blue Hawk basketball team, who enters this evening with a 12-4 record. These are two teams that will obviously make a postseason run here. Exeter potentially could be a second-tier team after looking at Portsmouth, Pinkerton, and of course Bedford. But make no mistake, this is an Exeter team that when firing all cylinders can cause a lot of problems. And it could be a team that Bishop Guertin, even though it's senior night and they want to keep that undefeated season intact, they might look past them. And they can't do that because this Exeter team, I had an opportunity to watch them a couple of nights ago as they visited Nashua High School North. And this is a team that can hit the outside shot. They can play tough underneath. They have a lot of skilled players. There's some athleticism and some length here. They're going to give this Lady Cardinal team everything that they have, no question about it. It's a Guertin team that will finish the regular season at Wyndham High School. They'll visit the Jaguars on Friday evening. We're supposed to get a storm here tomorrow night into Thursday, but things should be clear Friday evening as they make that trek. But a lot of business to take care of before that one. Before the game here tonight, before they honored those 9 seniors, Ed Lecious came out and presented a trophy in honor of Lizzie Croak and Paige Parkinson, 2 young ladies who tragically lost their lives all too early in a car accidents, and the trophy was named in their honor. And winning that award tonight was senior Caitlin Wheeler, the Unsung Hero Award, and she has been all that in a bag of chips. We've watched her the last few years and how she has grown as a player and is definitely a huge contributor here to this team. She has made great strides, and one could argue she has been one of the most consistent players on the team here this year, heading into the season. Obviously, would love nothing more than to wrap up her senior career with another state championship. We are going to meet the starting lineups for both of these teams as Exeter and BG are set to do battle here on the campus of Bishop Guertin High School. The number 1 seeded Bishop Guertin Cardinals entering tonight with a 17-0 record versus the Exeter Blue Hawks at 12-4. We will now meet the starting lineups for both squads. Number 4 is Rachel Ludwig, senior guard. Number 11, another senior guard, Emma Smith. Number 12, another senior guard, Haley Harrington. Number 23, sophomore Allie Campbell. And Ariana Pompeo, number 35, junior forward, rounds things out. Sam Wiebolt, Amanda Swazinski, the coaches for the Exeter Blue Hawk. And now we will meet the starting lineup for the Bishop Guertin Cardinals. Number 1, Brooke Paquette, a 5'8" senior guard. Number 4, Great Balls of Fire. Been waiting all year to say that one, Steve. Number 11, Liv Murray getting the start for Coach Craik and the Cardinals. 23, Kate Daly will also get the start for Coach Craik here on senior night. And the aforementioned Caitlin Wheeler, the recipient of that Unsung Hero Award presented by Ed Leicius prior to the game this evening. We'll take a break and we will be back after the national anthem.
And now we ask you all, please rise, remove your hats, as we honor America, those who have served her and continue to serve her, with the playing of our national anthem.
All right, and with that, we are just about ready to get things underway here from the campus of Bishop Guertin High School. Jason Roby calling the action for you. Steve Cody is the man on the moving pictures. The undefeated Bishop Guertin Cardinals welcome the Exeter Blue Hawks. And I will tell you right now, as feel-good as this is in terms of senior night and recognizing these ladies and all they have done, do not sleep on this Blue Hawk team. They are going to surprise some of you out there that have not had a chance to watch them this year. They are athletic, they run, and they play the game the right way. It should be a good one. As we mentioned, this is a Bishop Guertin team that will head to Windham on Friday night. 6:30 tip, and this Exeter team will host Keene on the final Friday of the regular season. 6:30 tip off on that one. We've got a lot of shout outs to get to, but you know what? We're going to make you listen. We're going to make you wait. We'll get to them, I promise. A lot of business to take care of here. Cards, Blue Hawks in the nest, and we're underway. Ball goes into the hands of Paquette, gets it up top to Daly. Cards will operate in the half court. Directing traffic over there. Skip the round, Paquette. Dribble penetrate, she'll come back out. Great Balls of Fire, drives the lane and up. Here comes the full court pressure now. Crossover dribble, pressure broken. Another crossover, pretty move by Campbell. Fired to the outside, and Yahtzee. Don't let me say I told you so, Steve. 3-2. Underneath quickly the other way. Can't finish. And we're going to have a jump ball called. Possession will stay down here, but it will be Exeter ball. 3-2, Blue Hawk advantage. Full court pressure being applied now by the Cardinals. Ball inbounded to Harrington. She'll stay away from that baseline, but loses her dribble. Handoff there, Ludwig now. over the half-court stripe, and they'll operate in the half-court. This is Smith. Little give-and-go action there. Nice bounce pass on the low block. Went into number 35, Pompeo, and she is hacked in the act. Molly Smith will pick up her first personal, and Pompeo will head to the line for a pair. Back iron missing the first is Ariana, the junior forward. Had good position on that last attempt. Was hacked in the act. She'll go for her second. And side irons on that one. Good box out there by Malls of Fire. Back the other way comes Paquette. Wheeler's not shy. Back iron, no. Rebound goes to Ludwig. Blue Hawks will run. Plord now. Crossover dribble. Penetrate. Throws one up haphazardly. Daly with the board. Cards will come the other way. Contact, no foul there. Another bump foul, nothing. Running in the lane, a little out of control. Wheeler cleans it up. 4-3 Cards. But quickly the other way come the Blue Hawks, breaking that pressure and finishing on the other end was Ollie Campbell. Daly now. And that one airmailed over the head and right into the hands or the wings of a Blue Hawk. Ludwig goes in for the bucket. 7-4 Exeter. No call there. Referees letting them play tonight. Murray directing traffic. Fires from the outside. Air ball. And that one will go out of bounds. Exeter ball. Cards keep up the pressure. Baseball pass all alone down the other end as Ludwig goes up. No, following it. And that's not something you see every day, folks. 3 Exeter Blue Hawks beating 4 Cardinals down the floor. And that foul was a blocking call on number 11, Emma Smith. It'll be her first personal, team's first personal. Checking in will be Megan Stack. Malls of Fire will get a nice round of applause from the fans here in attendance, and Stack will make her first appearance into the game. Paquette gets the bounce pass on the baseline. Fed into Stack, goes in with the left, and quickly establishes authority. 9-6 Blue Hawks. Backdoor cut again, and the Cards getting beat on that backdoor cut as Campbell has her 4th point. Daly establishing position. The double team comes. They find Wheeler back up top. Murray. Another blocking foul going to be called there, and it looks like it's going to be Pompeo. And that's her first personal. Cards will take the ball out underneath the hoop. 11-6 Blue Hawks. Over the top, Paquette, now Wheeler. Another bounce pass. Double team comes. They find Daly. Another double team. A little hard, too hard off the glass, and Exeter comes back the other way. Allie Campbell doing a little bit of her curly kneel impression. Fired from the outside. Back iron, no. Another offensive rebound for the Blue Hawks, and they'll keep possession. Campbell now. Another backdoor cut, and well done by the Blue Hawks. Ball is saved, but her feet were on the baseline. Out of bounds. Possession stays with Exeter. Kendra Patel will come in for Kate Daly now. And clearly Coach Craik wants to get all of his seniors into the game early on here. Oh, nice ball fake, pull-up jumper. No, it was a good look, but another offensive rebound for this Blue Hawk team. And they're winning those 50-50 balls. Shot from the outside is no good. Stack clears the glass. Wheeler will run. Nice bounce pass. Getting into that lane was Ludwig. It'll go off of her. Cards will run an out of bounds play. 4:28 to go here. First quarter action, 11-6 Blue Hawks. Over the top it goes. Backdoor cut, and we're going to get a pushing foul against Smith as Wheeler hits the deck. And that's going to be Emma's second personal foul. Coach Weibolt will head to the bench as Weed, Matzek, and Sharp will all check in for the Blue Hawks. Offensive foul called here. And it looks like it's going to go against Kendra Patel. That's her first personal. So the turnover gives the Blue Hawks the ball back. Cards still keeping their full court pressure. And the runner in the lane, no, another offensive rebound kicked out. Blue Hawks work the ball around the perimeter, get it out to the outside, fired, Yahtzee. And that was Grace Weed firing a three-point shot. Back the other way quickly comes Wheeler. 14-8 now, Exeter. Kicked out, Exeter, and a good steal there. Back the other way comes Patel and the Cards. Little jump stop there. Driving the lane, runner in the lane is no good. Wheeler cleans the glass and has her 6th point of the evening. Exeter once again getting behind the Cardinal press. Thrown up, no. Stack will clear the boards. 3:26 to go here, first quarter. Patel looking for help. Baseball skip pass. And we're going to get a travel call, and really it's a carry type play against Paquette, as checking in for the Blue Hawks is Harrington. Meanwhile, Reagan Gilmore, another senior, and Hannah Lynch, number 12, a junior, will come in for the Cardinals. 14-10, Blue Hawks. Crossover dribble now. Here comes the pick on ball. Losing her dribble. Ball gets stolen there by Gilmore. She goes up. Ball gets blocked. Controlled by the Blue Hawks. And the coach is calling timeout, and eventually she gets it. Sam Weibolt wants a 30-second timeout. And hey, guess what? In that 30 seconds, I think we can get some shout-outs here, Steve. So we want to say Lincoln and Annie, hello, watching from Belize, Central America. Colleen from Cornwall and the banks of the Hudson, hello. Kim, Camille, and Karen, the tennis girls in Manchester. The Cooks in Annapolis, Maryland. They're probably watching again. Annie and Lincoln in Belize, as we said. Kate's Papa and Nana at CMC, a speedy recovery gym. Colleen from Cornwall once again. I'm getting yelled at. I'm juggling chainsaws up here. I'm reading month-old text messages. This is unbelievable, Steve. The kind of abuse I take here. Although I must say, I did get a peanut butter and jelly sandwich the other day, and so I really can't say much of anything. Thank you, Beth. We're back underway. I'm going to read those again at the next time out because I got to give those folks their fair recognition. Ball gets stolen there by Stack. She's off to the races and gets hacked in the act. She'll head to the line. That'll be Grace Weed's first personal. And Stack will head to the line for a pair. As we said, Annie and Lincoln in Belize, and Kate's Papa and Nana at CMC. We want to wish a speedy recovery, Jim. And obviously Colleen from Cornwall, as you all know, the banks of the Hudson. Knocking down the first. Stack will get a second. Two out of two for the senior. It is 14-12. Ball gets tipped. Gilmore feeds Hannah. Hannah goes up with the right. Can't get it to go. Battle under the hoop. Coming away with it are the Blue Hawks. Masek got it over to Weed. Weed guarded closely by Patel. Now into the corner. Into the baseline. Harrington got it back up top. This is Kirkland. Skip pass. Hannah stepped into the passing lane there. Couple more substitutes for the Blue Hawks. This is Rachel Ludwig and Allie Campbell. And oh yes, we do have a lot more shout outs here on senior night, and I promise you, we'll get to them. Elbow, pull up Jay, no. Battling for the rebound, and again, Exeter comes up with the board, but Hannah steps into that passing lane, and she'll run. Here comes the double team, somebody's open, and it's Stack. Stack goes up with the left and finishes strong at the rack. Stack attacks the rack. And we're gonna get Paquette on her first personal, as Liv Murray prepares to check back in, as does Caitlin Wheeler. Patel and Paquette will head out of the game. 1:58 to go here, first half action. We are locked up at 14. Ludwig now working against Hannah. An offensive foul called on number 23. That's Allie Campbell. So a little bit of a moving pick. And Cards will have an opportunity to get the lead since the early moments of the game. Gilmore skipped around. Back to her. Beautiful. And they're going to call Lynch with the 3-second violation, as a couple more Blue Hawks, like a revolving door on that Blue Hawk bench, as Smith and Pompeo will check back in. They'll have to handle this pressure. They'll reverse it. That's the one way you beat the pressures. Reverse the floor. Crossover dribble, kicked out now. Ludwig to the baseline. This is Smith. She'll fire. No. Rebound goes to Stack. Goes high for that board. One-hand baseball pass. Went off the wing of Wheeler and out of bounds. So both teams trying to get their bearings here in this first quarter. Exactly as I thought it might be. Fired from the outside, side iron. No, that was Ludwig. She followed her own shot, but Stack came away with it. Here comes Hannah, throws one up and in. Good body control there by Lynch, as she had to kind of dodge the defender who was staked out in the middle of the key. Long arm of the law there, and fouled, and no, he's gonna say it was on the floor emphatically. And if we were playing Pictionary, you would know what the call is. No, charades? Charades, I don't know. Pick what other parlor game you want. So that foul is gonna go, looks like against Ludwig. That'll be her first personal. Doing the honors is Murray, over the top to Stack. Stack harassed there. Pretty bounce pass underneath. She drew the double team and was able to find Wheeler. And Wheeler's got 8. 40 seconds to go here, first quarter action. Fast pace, back and forth we go. Cards by 4. Here comes the double, and here comes another. And a travel called there on Ludwig. Turnover, Cards with a chance to build their lead. And now the Blue Hawks extending a little bit of pressure on this side of half court. Gilmore now. Lynch at the elbow, fires it out. She's not shy, nor should she be. Caitlin Wheeler. Three-pointer. Into the corner now. Fired, jump shot, a rainmaker. The only thing missing at the end of that shot was a pot of gold. That was like a rainbow for Allie Campbell. And just before the buzzer, Murray put one up. Lynch grabbed the rebound, but we'll come to the end of the first quarter and we'll see if the Cardinals have in fact taken this Blue Hawk best shot. It's 21-16 heading into the second quarter. Jason Roby here along with the highlight guy Steve Cody calling all the action for you tonight. And guess what? We got some more shout outs. This shout out's going to Caitlin Wheeler from Uncle Ron and Aunt Maria. Could be Marla. I can't enlarge that. Let's see. It is Aunt Marla. I knew that. So shout out to Caitlin Wheeler from Uncle Ron and Aunt Marla watching tonight from La Quinta, California. All the way on the left coast, Steve. It's pretty powerful internet, my friend. A shout out to Kate Daly from her grandparents, Mark and Jenny in Corvallis, Oregon. 3-sport state champion last year. Go Cards. And thank you, Highlight Guy. They love you here, Steve. As well they should. I digress. All right, ball ready to be put in play. 21-16 Cardinals. And this is Paquette. Over to Murray. To the elbow extended. Pretty pass from Hana to Wheeler. Couldn't get it to go. Stack around 3. Blue Hawks. It's going to be white ball. And the foul is going to go against Carly Sherp. And that's her first personal. So 7 fouls. That should be is that 1-1 now? Should it be 1-1? Yeah, see, the highlight guy saw that. They were about to running out of bounds play. Not so fast, my friend. The eye in the sky doesn't lie. 7 team fouls against the Blue Hawks will send Wheeler to the line. Knocks down the first and earns a second. Steve, how come no one sits near us? It could be. Could be. I don't know. 2 for 2 for Wheeler. And she's got 13 so far here tonight. Exeter handles the pressure. She's not shy. She'll fire from the outside. And another offensive rebound for the Blue Hawks. Up top now, fired from way downtown is Haley Harrington, and she's got her second triple. But there's no time to celebrate as back the other way while you're high-fiving. Hana goes to the rack and finishes with a deuce. Jump shot, no. Rebound, Wheeler. Crossover dribble there. Paquette breaks the pressure. Kick out, Hana. No. Stack went over the top, didn't touch her. And now they're going to finally call it. She got away with the first one, but this time not so much. That'll be her first personal. And TB Brooke Muller will check into the game. Stack will get a break. Muller will get her first action here this evening. 6'2" sophomore. Splits the double team, and Blue Hawks have the numbers. Oh, good quick hands there. I think it was Wheeler that got her wings into the passing lane, was able to deflect that. Otherwise, an easy bucket for the Blue Hawks. Ludwig. Nice backdoor play there, and a good finish by Marley Matek, and she's in the books. 25-21. This Blue Hawk team will not go away. Not that we thought they would. Pretty pass underneath, and Hana can't finish. But it looks like she's going to get hacked in the act. And that one's going to go against Matek. That's her first personal. Lynch will head to the line for a pair. Verified by both officials. A rainmaker, no good. She'll get a second. Allie Campbell will check back in for the Blue Hawks. Hannah side iron, no. 0 for 2 for the junior on that trip. 6:24 to go here, and a great pass, but unable to finish. This is Murray. Oh, dipsy-do, behind the back, no. And a little bit sloppy as both teams on the floor. We get a jump ball called. Possession belongs to the Blue Hawks. 4-point Cardinal advantage. No rest for the weary. Haley Harrington will check back in and give Emma Smith a break. Ludwig to do the honors from just in front of our position here, high atop the bleachers in the nest. Harrington now. Cross to Scherp, kick out. Ludwig's not shy. Air ball. Paquette comes the other way, and reaching in there was Campbell, and I'm sure the coach will have a word for her. You get beat, get back on defense. Don't take those cheap ones. And sounds like we're having a fireworks display here. That is the speaker that's going off. Paquette knocks down the first. So, sounded like a 4th of July fireworks display. A little bit of feedback there from the public address system. Oh! And Hana jumping in that passing lane in the parting of the Red Sea. A couple of fans up there, and no popcorn was spilled in the making of that deflection. 27-21, Titans stack in for Hana. Great Balls of Fire will also come back in, and Wheeler will get a break. Ludwig looking for help, finds Harrington. Working on Stack, crossover. Stack's not having it. Back over to Ludwig. Top of the key, Pompeo. Little 3-player weave, fired from way downtown. Was no good. This Exeter team is not shy. They'll fire it from just about anywhere. Ball comes back up top to Campbell. Skipped around, jump shot on the baseline. Nice shooting touch there by Scherp, and she's in the books. And Smith will prepare to check back in. Oh, a little Euro step up and under there for Olivia Murray. Layup is no good, as it may have been altered by Stack. And Stack, standing out of bounds, wisely didn't touch that ball as it was heading towards the baseline. Steve, I see a lot of goodie bags up there. I see a lot of senior, looks like gifts from their teammates and so forth. There's probably a Steve Cody gift basket up there, I'm sure. Maybe a new pair of headphones in there. Maybe I don't know, something. Underneath it goes to Daly. Oh, she tried to reverse it. We'll get a jump ball call, and Girton will keep possession. Daly had the right idea. She just ran into a Blue Hawk who was waiting underneath. Smith will check back in, and Scherp will head to the bench. 6-point Cardinal advantage with 4:46 to go here. Underneath it, oh, leather souffle. I think Harrington blocked that Stack offering. Campbell now. Into the corner it goes to Smith. Pretty dish underneath on the low block, kick back out. Way short and over the top, and that's gonna go against Campbell, and don't look now, but that's her third. So Coach Weibolt will head to the bench. Stack will walk the length of the court. 10 team fouls. Girton will shoot 2 from now on. Stack back irons the first. Weed will check back in, and Campbell will head to the bench with those 3 personals. Stack will try to make this a 50%er. She does not. So 0 for 2 for the senior. Back the other way come the Blue Hawks. The runner in the lane is no good. And Great Balls of Fire skies to get that board. Cards will run. Daly into Stack. Pretty bounce pass underneath. TB can't finish, gets her own rebound, no call. You gotta finish those. Those are easy makes. Can't squander those opportunities. Offensive foul as Paquette gets ran over in the lane, and that one's going to go against Emma Smith. And don't look now, but that's Smith's third personal foul. So Sherp will check back in. Of course, on offensive fouls, as I'm sure you all know, you do not shoot free throws when there are offensive fouls or player-controlled fouls. Paquette to Daly. Up top to TB. And a 3-second call going to go there, I think, against Wheeler. So in case you thought the rule was eliminated from the rule book, Steve Cody, 3 seconds does still exist in the game of basketball. Somebody grab that peach basket and let's get going. 3:42 to go here in the first half. Pompeo now over to Ludwig into the corner. Sherp thought about it, thought better of it, skipped it around, and knocking down another three-pointer is Haley Harrington. And the Cards lead by just 3 with 3:26 to go here in the first half. And clearly an Exeter team that not afraid to throw that three-point shot up, and they've made 4 of them tonight, 3 of them from senior guard Haley Harrington. She has 11 points to lead all Blue Hawks. Meanwhile, on the other side of the docket, Wheeler has 13 for the Cards, but they have missed 4 free throws tonight. They've made 6, but 60% is not going to get it done, especially as you get it deep into that tournament. 29-26 Cardinals. 3:26 to go here, first half of action. It is senior night here in the Nest. Nice crowd here coming to watch this game, take this game in. The Bishop Girton junior varsity team won the preliminary game. It was a close contest, back and forth. The lone Blue Hawk is Grace Weed, and she will pick up Paquette. And now fly over the top and get Daly. Daly's not shy. Side iron, no. Good positioning on the boards by Ludwig, and the Blue Hawks will run. Here comes the skip pass. Could see that from up here. And the Cards are going to have to do a better job of finding Haley Harrington, because she's just killing them. And there she is again, Harrington now. She'll fire from 3, misses everything. But why not? She's got the hot hand. And Lynch and Murray will check back in. Daly and TB will check out. One of the things, too, you have to think about is this Girton team now just nursing a 1-point lead. There are a lot of combinations out there on senior night that there's not a mesh there. And so taking some time to get tendencies down, as not shy herself is Murray firing from 3. And she's got 5 here in the second quarter. Fired from the outside again, and that one hits iron, and another iron shot there. Back the other way comes Hana, pretty pass, and a great finish on the other end by Murray. Hana to live. 34-28, and this is where Exeter has to be careful. Cards go on these 6, 8, 10-point runs, and a 1-point deficit becomes a 10-point deficit. We'll see how they handle it. Kick back out now. This is Pompeo looking for help, and now they double team. They're going to call a kick, I think. They were looking for Harrington flashing through the middle, and the ball went off of a Cardinal foot. Ludwig prepares to inbound the ball. Gets it to Weed. Weed picked up there, and good help defense by Stack. Almost had the steal. Exeter comes away with it. Ludwig looking for some help. finds Harrington. Harrington, pull-up jumper, no. Back to Harrington, no. And Cards fortunate there. You can't give this team second chance opportunities, especially when it finds its way into Harrington's hands. Murray, Paquette, she's not shy, no. And the Cards finding the lid on top of the basket for many of their three-point attempts. Paquette read that pass in yesterday's Tom King article in the Telegraph. Paquette drives to the hoop, gets hacked in the act, she'll head to the line. And that's going to be Pompeo's second personal. Paquette heads to the line for a pair. Acoustic Shadows here, once again, in the nest. Shooter's touch there. Two out of two for the senior. And she's got 4 points, all of them via the free throw line here this evening. Wheeler. This is Hannah trying to force Weed to go left. Weed loses her dribble, and Hannah steals it. 3-on-3. Paquette drives to the lane, and unfortunately for the Blue Hawks, Scherp was standing on the baseline. May have worked out for the Blue Hawks, however, you never really want to save that ball underneath your own hoop. Paquette over the top. Comes back to Paquette. Nice pass underneath. Good recognition. Two-player game. 38-28, 10-point Card advantage. A prognosticator, Steve. Nostradamus. Wheeler almost came away with that one. Kicked out. Pompeo, no. Rebound goes to Stack, 23 seconds. Cards will run. Nice bounce pass from Hannah to Wheeler. And Lynch is dealing tonight. Underneath, in and out. So with 1.7 seconds left, the Blue Hawks going to get an opportunity to get the last shot here. And Coach Craik going to the bench quickly to bring in some height. TB will come in to guard the inbound pass, provide a little extra length. Going way up top, and steal by Paquette at the buzzer. We'll head to halftime of this one. Cardinals got off to a slow start as this Exeter team, someone forgot to send them the memo that this was senior night. And Exeter came out playing with their hair on fire, but the Cards will head into the halftime break with a 12-point advantage. Jason Roby calling the play-by-play and color commentary for you here. The highlight guy is Steve Cody. He's on the moving pictures. We'll take a quick break, water up the palate, and come back for second half action right here from Bishop Guertin High School, home of the Cards. Welcome back to the campus of Bishop Guertin High School. We are live on the highlight guy, Jason Roby, calling the action for you. Steve Cody is the man on the moving pictures. I'm joined here at the half by Coach Brad Craig. And Coach, happy senior night, first of all. Able to get a couple of girls in there that we haven't seen in quite some time, and great Malls of Fire, and good to see her running up and down the floor again. But to kind of, someone forgot to tell this Exeter team that it was senior night, and these young ladies are giving you everything that you can handle here this evening.
Yeah, I don't think they much care.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't think they much care.
Yeah.
Which is good. You know, they came in ready to play, and you're right. You know, they're just they're playing very well, and we're not playing particularly well right now. And look, I get all the emotion and all the stuff and so forth, but you know, we should be mature enough to be able to take care of our business while enjoying the evening at the same time, and that's pretty much what we just said to them. So we'll be okay.
And it's not all. I mean, you've got 40 points. You're on pace to, you got 21 in the first quarter, 19, and part of that could be because of the matchups and getting different groups of girls on the floor to begin with. But I saw this Exeter team play a few nights ago at Nashua North, and they're not shy. They'll shoot the three ball. They'll run. They have some bigs on the inside that can do some damage. They've hit for a few backdoor cuts on you. What was the message at halftime to your team?
Yeah, I don't care about the offense. Our offense.
Right.
We're going to score. I just didn't think we were very good defensively.
Yeah.
Which is a little troubling because we had the same start, at Bedford.
Yeah.
Gave up 18 in the first quarter. So, if we're giving up 28 points in a half to anybody, I got a problem with that.
Right.
And that's pretty much what I told them. So, I think you'll see a better defensive effort in the second half. We got to get up and run these guys off the three-point line. That's the first thing.
Right.
If they're going to beat us, we're going to have to make them beat us off the dribble, getting downhill and making plays around the rim. And then we're just making everything, far too easy for them right now. So we'll be okay. We'll clean it up, and we'll see how we do.
I know you got to get down there. Were you pleased with the effort in the first quarter on the glass? It seemed like they were controlling things a little bit on the glass in the early going as well.
Was I pleased?
Yeah.
No.
Good. I led you into that one.
No. Yeah.
He's Brad Craig, the head coach of the undefeated Cardinals. Coach will let you get to it. A man of many words. Coach will head back down to the bench and get things ready to go here. Second half action from the campus of Bishop Guertin High School. It is a 40-28 Cardinal advantage, and this is an Exeter team that controlled a lot of the tempo, handled the press quite easily, as a matter of fact, at times, and did really good work on the offensive and defensive boards, getting a lot of second chance opportunities. Haley Harrington led the Exeter Bluehawks with 13 in the first half. On the other side of things, Caitlin Wheeler led all Cardinals with 15. So we got some birds here that are playing quite well. The Bluehawks and Cardinals ready to do action here in the second half. Harrington, and a quick foul called, going to go against Lynch. And that's not quite what Coach Craig was referring to when he said a little bit better defensively. Hannah was going for that steal, had her hands on the ball, and gets called for the personal. That's Hannah's, I believe that's just her first. And a steal there by Stack using the left-hand dribble. She'll come right to left on your dial. And another leather souffle as Harrington blocks that one out of bounds. So she's got 2 blocks tonight against Megan Stack. Offensive foul, and Hannah's going to get called for her second personal. 2 quick ones here for Hannah. On the out-of-bounds play, she was setting a pick, and clearly she was moving. Coach Craig will stay with Lynch. Crossover dribble now. Ludwig got the ball back over into the corner. It goes. And the Bluehawks looking for some motion at the top of the key. They get it with Campbell. Backdoor cut up and underneath, and Ludwig couldn't get it to go. Lynch had to play it safe and not get her third personal. Paquette's not shy. Side iron, no. Ripped out of the hands, and Wheeler took it away from Harrington, but somehow Harrington got it back. Crossover dribble now. Harrington over in the corner to Campbell. She'll fire from range. No. Stack with another board. The Cards will run 3-on-1. Pretty pass there. Can't finish. Hana underneath. Can't get it to go. And now the Blue Hawks clear the glass. So 2 opportunities there for the Cards. Couldn't drop it in. Campbell from downtown. No. And over the top, it looks like Pompeo is going to be called for her 3rd personal. And it is, in fact, Ariana, the junior forward. And she's got 3 fouls. 1 team foul for the Cards, 2 for the Blue Hawks. Exeter falls back in a 2-3 zone here. Stack, the runner in the lane, can't finish, and back the other way comes Ludwig. Campbell from the foul line, no. And ripping it down was Murray. Murray pull up from the elbow, yes! Harrington. Pompeo. Pompeo now marked up tightly there. Fired from the outside, in and out, no good. Murray gonna get called for the foul. And as a result, Ludwig's gonna head to the line for 3. All's quiet. Shooter's touch there. Friendly rims for Ludwig. 2 Blue Hawks in, 2 Blue Hawks out as Weed and Matek will check in. Campbell and Pompeo will check out. Oh, so we'll do it all over again here in just a couple of seconds as apparently that substitution never occurred. And now it does. Couple of Blue Hawks checking in, couple of Blue Hawks checking out. Can we just rewind that and play it back, Steve? It's the same exact thing that just happened. Okay, very good. The magic of post-production. Missing the 2nd and 3rd offerings there was Ludwig back the other way, and Paquette lost the handle. She had help. Sherp will check in, and Ludwig will come out. Out of bounds play being run here. And that one did everything but go out of bounds, and the ball went off the hands of Harrington, and somehow it becomes Exeter ball. At least that's what I saw. I could be wrong. It happens on occasion. All right. Apparently you can change your pivot foot. Who knew? Matek now in the corner. Bounce pass over to Weed. Underneath it goes. Fadeaway falls far short. Wheeler will clear the glass and the Cards will run. Baseline, and they're going to call Hana on the travel. 42-29. 5:10 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Cards will extend the pressure. And we're going to get another call on Lynch. That's going to be her 3rd personal. Kind of riding the wave there of the dribbler and maybe just leaned in too much. So Daly will check in for Hana. 42-39 Cardinals. Weed. 1 dribble, and they running out of nice play on the perimeter. In and out. Smith picked up a couple of picks and had a good look. They're going to call offensive, and I'm going to tell you right now, it's a good call. As It's legit. Murray dropped her shoulder and kind of gave a little forearm shiver. You'll watch it in high def on the highlight guy replay, but it's probably a call I would have made as well. It's got to call it like we see it, Steve Cody. Smith comes back the other way, and that one airmailed. A pass that would have made FedEx happy, but not here in this gym. So one of the officials coming over to not quite sure what that whole interaction was about. A little friendly exchange. Okay, can't get that 30 seconds back. 4:44 to go here in the third quarter. Wheeler now. Bounce pass on the baseline. Pretty pass underneath. And a great finish by Murray. Unselfish basketball right there by the Cardinals. And Daly going to get called on the foul. Got to move your feet. Ludwig and Campbell will come in. And Harrington will head to the bench. We'll see how long of a break she gets. My guess is not very. Ludwig gets the ball in over the top to Weed, working on Paquette. Loses the dribble, and stepping into that passing lane was Wheeler. Wheeler goes all the way and finishes with the bucket. And a 30-second timeout is going to be called by Coach Craik with 4:14 to go here in the third quarter. It's 46-29 Girton. Not the cleanest of quarters, but to Coach Craik's point, just 1 point scored thus far by the Blue Hawks. So definitely some defense being played here in this third quarter. And again, it's a situation that I'm sure Coach Weibold is talking to her Blue Hawks about in terms of not letting this one get too far away from you. You got to come away with some points here if you're Exeter on this trip. And now it looks like the 1-3-1 will be employed. Here comes the trap. And it is a 1-3-1 defense. And now the hair starts to smolder, and it's on fire. A lot of length on the court right now. Ball skipped across, and skying for that one. I have no idea how Ludwig got that over the top, but she did. Daly, back to Stack, left-hand dribble, kick out, Wheeler, Yahtzee! So exchanging three-pointers there do the Blue Hawks and the Cardinals. Weed now, trying to work against this 1-3-1 defense of the Cardinals. Skip pass, top of the key, it's Ludwig. No, Stack pulls down the board, and she'll take it. Fires over. Runner in the lane is good by Wheeler. And she's got 7 here in the third quarter. 22 points on the night. And another three-point shot in and out. And Paquette gets the foul. So 3 Blue Hawks leave, 3 Blue Hawks come in. Coach Craik having a conversation about the team foul discrepancy. It's 7 fouls against the Cardinals to only 1 against Exeter. So it's going to be a 1-and-1 opportunity for Exeter. And I think even the Blue Hawks are surprised that they are shooting free throws this early in the third quarter. And I think whoever just subbed in came out of the game because they thought it was a possession foul. Or maybe not. Campbell will head to the line for a 1-and-1 opportunity here. Knocks down the first, she'll get a second. She's got 7 points. Sophomore guard. Shoots the second and goes 2 for 2. 51-34 Cardinals. And a blocking foul called. TB lucky there. She dragged that pivot foot. Could have been a travel call. Well, squeaky wheel gets the grease as a foul is called now on Clara Knabb. That's her first personal. Over the top it goes to TB. Pretty touch there by the 6'2 sophomore, and she's in the scorebook. Here comes the 1-3-1 again, forcing this Blue Hawk team to extend their offense. Kick out. Fired from downtown, and that's Harrington. 53-37 Cardinals. A reach in there, and that one was a definite as Campbell now, she has 4 fouls. And they'll go to the bench, and Sherp will come in for her. 53-37, 2:41 to go here in the third quarter. These are really quiet here. Nice bounce pass on the baseline. Good ball movement there by the Cards. Pretty pass as Stack came across the lane. It started with her. It circumnavigated the globe and found its way back into her hands on the other side of the baseline. Pretty job by the Cards there. Good, unselfish basketball. And foul is going to go against Daly as she was chasing and she was kind of draped over the back of Emma Smith. She'll head to the line. 18 fouls against the Cardinals, so 1-and-1 opportunity for Smith. And balcony Muppets are here at BG. Stack, and the ball was blocked. They're going to say they got a piece of the arm. Have to wait and see who they call that on. It's going to go against Ludwig. That's her second personal. Stack will head to the line for a pair. One of the official whistles there is fixed. There we go. Stack will head to the line for a pair. Lefty can't get the first to go. She'll get a second. Oh for 2 for Stack, but the rebound goes to TB and she finishes strong at the hole. 57-37, 20-point Girton advantage. Backdoor cut, pestered there by Wheeler. She's having a complete game out there tonight. Smith, downtown, no. Full timeout call coming from the Blue Hawks. So 1:38 to go here in the third quarter. It's a 57-37 Cardinal advantage. It's no Picasso by any stretch, but it is a 20-point Cardinal lead. And I'm sure if things stay as is, it'll be a win, but Coach Craik not happy with the way the team started the game, certainly not happy with the way they started it in Bedford, and going to have to be careful as you get deeper into the playoffs. Another shout out from to the seniors from Ann and Lincoln in Belize. So all the seniors getting a shout out from Ann and Lincoln. Thanks for watching the Highlight Guy. How are things in Belize these days, I wonder? Let us know. Ludwig now working on Paquette. Skips it over. Smith finds Sherp. They'll work it around the perimeter. Good ball movement by the Blue Hawks. And they set the play for Harrington, and she knocks down another triple. She's got 5 3-pointers here this evening. Back the other way comes Exeter. Pull-up jumper, and another make there. And that's Clara Knabb, and she's in the books. 57-42 now. Thrown up, no. Rebound grab there by TB. Baby hook too hard off the glass, and Exeter will run. Fired from the outside, no. Rebound, and good job by TB there, clearing the glass. And if you're Girton, you don't have to shoot the ball. Work for the best shot, don't force it. Exeter's in a zone. And great defense there by Paquette. It's an isolated feeling. You're standing out of bounds and you know you can't be the first to come back in and touch it. But a good play nonetheless. Got to get the ball in here. Nice bounce pass, kick back out. They don't account for the inbound pass. And Sharp had a good look at it. Paquette clears the boards. Another reach in there. And that's going to go against Emma Smith. That's going to be her 4th personal. Weed will check back in for the Blue Hawks. And Smith will head to the bench with her 4 personals. Wheeler, Paquette, Gilmore. All 3 guards have touched it. And another turnover by the Cards. Good quick hands by Paquette. A fadeaway at the buzzer is no good. So we will head to the 4th quarter. Your score, the Cardinals 57, the Exeter Blue Hawks 42, a 15-point Girton advantage. And I'm sure Coach Craig talking a bit about the last few possessions as the Blue Hawks went on a nice little run there to end that 3rd quarter, and they had a chance to hit another shot at the buzzer coming off of a turnover. It's a Bishop Girton team, as we mentioned, that will head to Wyndham on Friday night, a 6:30 tip-off there as they visit the Jaguars. And meanwhile, this Exeter team will host the Keene Blackbirds on Friday, another 6:30 start, and that will conclude the regular season for both of these teams. And would not be surprised if this Cardinal team eventually ran into this Exeter team again based on how things could fall in the standings in the postseason. As we talked about earlier, we know about Bedford and Pinkerton, and we know about Portsmouth and Goffstown. Don't count this Exeter team out. If they get hot, they can make things very interesting for any of those teams that we just mentioned. Cards will get the first possession of the 4th quarter. Wheeler. And Exeter in their zone defense again, and the Cards can just be patient. You've got a 15-point lead. You don't have to force the ball. Oh, and one opportunity, dominoes here, as Wheeler went up and tripped over another player. The basket is good. She'll get a free throw to go with it. So the icing on the cake here, if she can knock this one down. And she completes the 3-point play the old-fashioned way. Ludwig. Nice backdoor cut there. Pull-up jumper is good by Smith. And the Cardinals just forcing the ball they come away. You got to learn how to play with the lead. You don't have to score. And of course, that's just, you know one way to play, but you got to play situational basketball too. You have to know the score. You have to know the pace of the game. 24-point Cardinal advantage. Pompeo. Ball on the floor, bounce pass over to Campbell. Campbell will circumnavigate the globe and reverse it back to Harrington. Harrington. Spin move. And it looks like they're going to call Malls of Fire. That's going to be her second personal. So heading to the line is Harrington. And you never want to give a team a chance to score when the clock's not running. Harrington knocks down the first. Nice gesture here tonight by Coach Craik and the Cards for recognizing the Exeter seniors as well. It's a nice touch. And getting the rebound, fighting for it was Smith. And just, I guess the phrase tonight just seems out of sorts. They just seem out of sorts, like they never fully got into this one. And maybe it's senior night, maybe it's, the different combinations of players, but as Murray misses the three-pointer attempt and back the other way comes Ludwig, and she's hacked, and she'll head to the line as Murray has her third personal. But, if you're watching at home, and you got to give some of that credit, obviously, goes to the Blue Hawks, but at the same time, shooter's touch there. First goes in for Ludwig. She'll get a second. And the lead is 13. So they've chipped away here, have the Blue Hawks. A lot of basketball left to be played. A 2-3 zone now employed by the Blue Hawks. Underneath it goes to Stack, and a foul called there, and that one is going to go against Pompeo. That's her fourth. So Megan's going to head to the line for a pair. Stack finds the free throw touch on that one. She made her first two of the evening in the first quarter, then missed a pair in each of the second and third. We'll see if she can bookend it here. No, 1 out of 2 for Megan. Back the other way comes Ludwig and the Blue Hawks. Pompeo, one dribble, skips it over to Campbell. Underneath, the return pass, and it just went through the hands of Pompeo. And another turnover by the Cards as Stack's pass can't find Wheeler. Cards will pick up here. Player-to-player defense. Harrington. And the matchup of Harrington and Molly Smith might not be a good one. But Smith says, that's fine, I'll take it right back at you, my friend. Malls of Fire. Stack extends the defense, gets back into her position. They get it out onto the baseline. Smith drives, finishes at the hoop. She's got the last 4 for the Blue Hawks. Malls of Fire now. 3-point shot is knocked down there by Murray. And a good timeout taken here by Coach Weibel and the Exeter Blue Hawks as the lead is back up to 15, 66-51. So a 15-point Girton advantage heading into the final 5 minutes of this one. And as Coach Craig mentioned, it's not necessarily the scoring that he cares about, but it's the points that you give up. And so far in this fourth quarter, the Blue Hawks have 9. In the third quarter, they had 12. So it's a team that knows how to score. You don't go 12-4 through the course of your regular season without knowing how to put the ball in the basket. And this Blue Hawk team knows how to do that. They have good coaches. They have a winning formula over there. But again, if we're being critical, and you know, it is not the critic who counts, but you can always count on the critic. And if we are being critical, it's just a game where they have not looked, they've looked out of sorts for most of the night, never getting in that rhythm. Even in the Bedford game, they got in their rhythm at some point. Blue Hawks now working the ball around the perimeter. This is Harrington. Got it back over to Ludwig. There go the backdoor cuts. And here comes a play designed to try to get the ball over to Harrington. And she gets it. They'll quickly reverse it. Crossover, elbow. Nice ball fake there. Ball goes through the hands of Pompeo. Marked up closely there by Stack. Got to be careful not to get a reach-in foul. Paquette trying to work. Oh, good quick hands there by Paquette, as you knew eventually she was going to get one. And that's her first basket of the evening to go with her 4 free throws. Ludwig trying to get in on the steal party. This is a shot from the outside, is no good for Pompeo, and Murray clears the glass. Nice bounce pass to Smith. That ball will go out of bounds. Murray thought about grabbing it, realized it went off a Blue Hawk, and let it roll. Weed and Maychek will come in. Campbell and Pompeo will head to the bench. Lynch back in for the Cards. TB hands it off to Paquette. Over to Murray. Murray drives baseline, tries to contort her body, found herself too far underneath the hoop. And unfortunately for the Blue Hawks, it went off of their wings and out of bounds, so the Cards will get another attempt at it. 17-point Cardinal advantage, 3:44 to go in this one. Stack hands it off to Paquette. A virtual replay of the last inbound play we saw. And another block shot there by Harrington. And a lead pass to Harrington, fires no. It was contested by Stack. She may have altered it a little bit. TB grabbed the board and it found its way into the hands of Paquette. And the Cards don't need to score. They can work for the best shot, and that's a good shot. You just got to finish. And Stack going to get called for a cheap one. And you wonder if some hand strengthening drills might be in order here at practice. Rice buckets. We should take buckets and jam our hands in there and squeeze, try and strengthen the hands. Just very quiet in here, Steve. A rainmaker from Maychek is good. She'll get a second. Wheeler will check back in, and Murray will come to the bench. Two out of two for the junior forward. Lead is back to 15 now, or I should say down to 15. A 2-3 zone. And again, if you're the Cardinals, you don't have to be in a hurry here to make something happen. It's a good look. And the referees will talk it over with one another as the BG coaching staff saw something different. And you'll watch it back on the highlight guy later tonight, and they're going to give it to BG. They're going to say it went off of a Blue Hawk wing. 2:55 to go, 68-53, Cardinals. Stack working, goes up strong, and just awkward looking shot there. Ball stolen by Campbell. From the outside, Smith, no. Boards cleared by Stack rather. And again, try to look for the best shot. And I'm not sure that was it. And Stack gonna get called for another foul. And that's gonna be her third personal. So even if things stay as is and the Cardinals end up winning this one, it's gonna be an interesting film for the Cardinals to watch, and I'm sure it won't be fun at practice tomorrow. Campbell hits the first. She'll get a second. 2 out of 2. Exeter's within 13, excuse me. Exeter's within 13. Pretty pass on the outside. Nice job of moving the ball around. So another 3-second call going against the Cardinals. I don't have the official book, but I think that's the 45th 3-second call we've seen here tonight. Ball kicked around the perimeter. Exeter trying to dig even deeper into this Cardinal advantage. Paquette will run back. Oh! And a little forearm shiver there by Campbell, and that's going to close the book on her. Can't take them with you. So Campbell will finish with 10 total points on the evening to go with her 5 personal fouls. Tess Prunier will check in for the Cardinals. Getting her first action here on the evening. Paquette heads to the line. Knocks down the first. Trying to get her 8th point here on the evening. And she does. 70-55, 15-point Cardinal advantage. Prunier now, guarding on the baseline, up and under. And Ludwig takes Prunier to the hoop. 13-point Card advantage. Prunier, Paquette, and the Cards content to just kind of whip it around the perimeter. They're playing air ball there. I'm not sure that's the shot you want. I get what they're trying to do, but you got a 13-point advantage here. Ball comes out to Weed. We're under a minute, so the Cards are going to move to 17-0 here on the year, but now a little leather souffle. Back the other way come the Cards. Oh, they wanted Prunier. Instead, it finds its way into Sherp's hands, and she'll lose it. Murray, Prunier, drives the baseline, throws one up, no. And that's going to go off of Stack's hands. And she's had a smile on her face the whole time, Steve. It's great. 30 seconds to go here. And I tell you, the Blue Hawks are going to lose this game, but they're going to come out of here feeling pretty good about what they've accomplished this evening. Kicked around, baseline jumper is no good. Paquette battles for it, comes away with it. 5 seconds, 4. Paquette tried to get it to Prunier. And that is going to do it here from the campus of Bishop Guertin. Your final score, the Cardinals 70 and the Exeter Blue Hawks 57. We'll see who, maybe we can get Caitlin Wheeler up here afterwards, if not all the seniors, for a post-game interview. We'll see what Coach Craig wants to do. A 13-point Guertin win. I have Wheeler leading all scorers in the game here tonight with 25. And see if he wants to. Are we going to get Tess again? Hey, again.
Hello.
Nice to see you.
Thank you.
Have a seat.
No, I'm keeping them on, Meme. Have a seat.
And Meme's here.
Yeah.
She's got
My
the shade.
Meme's here.
Meme's here.
Yeah.
Hi, Meme. Well, Tess, talk to us a little bit about. First of all, I have to say that at the end of that game, you were smiling from ear to ear for the last 2 minutes. You were smiling the entire time. What was it like being on the court out there?
I mean, it felt great. I haven't been on the court since freshman year. I used to play, so
Yes.
it felt good to be out there and to be with my friends too. They're so good to me and they're awesome. So it just felt great.
They were cheering you on the
Yeah.
entire time. They really, and the game was kind of in hand, but they really wanted you to score
Yeah.
that basket. They were trying to feed you, and when you have friends like that, it's got to feel pretty good that they really want you to do well.
Yeah, they're actually the best. I love them. I love them to pieces.
What is the goal for this team? Obviously, you will take back over your managerial
Yep.
duties after senior night here. You have one more game as you head against go to face the Jaguars in Wyndham. What's the ultimate goal for this team heading into the playoffs? What's the limit for this team? What is the thing that this team is trying to accomplish more than anything else?
I mean, obviously the end goal is to win a state championship, but they're not going to do that without finishing off the season, working hard. They can't just stop, and knowing this group of girls, they won't stop. So
I have to ask you, we're going to rewind it a little bit. This is an Exeter team that you guys faced tonight, and it was a fun night. It was senior night,
Yeah.
and good recognition for all of you guys. This is a team that took your best shot and kind of hung around here. This is a team that could probably make some noise in the playoffs if they get a win here or there. A team that you could face again down the road. Do you have maybe, not that you didn't respect them coming in, but do you have a new appreciation maybe for this Blue Hawk team that you faced here tonight?
yeah, for sure. I mean, we knew they were going to be a challenge. They've had close games with some really good competitors, so
Yeah.
we knew they were going to be a challenge, but they've worked really hard to overcome them. So
Nice of your staff and your team to recognize the Exeter senior girls tonight, a real class act, and obviously Coach Craig doing a nice job with recognizing you guys and giving you an opportunity. Talk to us a little bit about Caitlin Wheeler. She won that award tonight, a senior, kind of an unsung hero award, really a player that, in my estimation, someone that really broke through between last year and this year. What's your thoughts on her and what she's meant to this team this year?
Caitlin's awesome. I mean, she puts her head down. She puts in the work. She has grit. She's determined. And I mean, I met her when I was playing basketball at BGU, and I was in 8th grade or freshman year. And ever since I met her, she's been a great teammate, not just on the court, but off the court too. She's always there for her people.
That's fantastic. Well, I want to let you get down there and join in your celebration because nobody's leaving. Time to celebrate with your family and your friends.
Yep.
Tess Prunier, congratulations on an outstanding senior season here with your friends on this basketball team. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
All right, thank you, Tess,
Thank
for
you.
joining us. Well, that's going to do it for us here from the campus of Bishop Guertin. 70-57 as Tess gets a hug from some family and some friends. Or Meme's here tonight, which is really cool. That's good stuff. And that's important. Family and friends, those are the people that'll be with you to the end. And it's good that they come here to support their family members. This is a Bishop Guertin team now that has one more game left in the regular season, as does this Exeter team. Exeter will host Keene. Bishop Guertin will head to Wyndham on Friday. I'm sure they'll watch this film and break it down and look at some of the mistakes they made and fix those things. But there aren't many tomorrows from the standpoint of you want to be playing your best basketball come the beginning of March. And I'm sure Coach Craik is going to make that point well known to his Lady Cardinals in the coming days prior to this Wyndham game. When the second season starts, it's a one and done deal, and so there is no tomorrow if you lose. And so this team has had their eye on the prize probably since the end of last year when they won the title at UNH, a come from behind victory against Bedford High School. I'm sure they have some great practices left in them and some great games upcoming. It was a pleasure to call it for you here tonight. For my partner, Steve Cody, welcome back, buddy. We missed you. Glad you're back with us. Steve Cody, the highlight guy. My name is Jason Roby. Thanking you for watching and reminding you all that it's not the critic who counts, but you can always count on the critic. Have a great night. We'll see you Friday, everybody.